So today we're going to talk about myofascial release. I do this in the studio a lot. A lot of you have these balls, but if you don't, steal one of the dog's balls, tennis ball. If you kids played lacrosse, any kind of ball will do. And usually I do this lying down on the ground. But you know, the other day I was running around and I didn't have time to lie down, so I started using the wall, and I almost felt like it was a little more effective. So again, we're going to work on our shoulders. We carry a lot of tension here, upper traps into the upper part of the spine. And you can roll everything, but this is what I'm just going to do today. Okay, so I'm going to start with this underneath my left side, and I'm going to put it to a place so it doesn't roll off, honestly. But I'm as high up as I can on the top of this shoulder. Woohoo! And I'm not acting here, it's like super tense. So I'm just gonna stay there, pressing into the ball, and I'm rolling it around. Honestly, everyone should be doing this. This is a very stressful time. We're handling a lot of stuff very quickly. And all you need to do here is breathe and roll. So incredibly tight. Before I do the rest of my, when I take it out, here's the thing. When you take it out, that's when it feels amazing. You're like, oh wow, I do feel less tension. I'm going to the other side right away because I want to get that feeling. Watch your hair. Get to the top where you can, that top of that shoulder. Now press into it, and I'm going to slowly roll. See, too high. So it's got to be enough on it so I can press. So I'm going to get there, and I'm going to roll. And I'm going to keep my hand there. For some reason, this is slippy, kind of my shirt. And I'm going to get to a spot. This spot is exceptionally painful. I'm just going to breathe. Good. And I'm going to do that for a few times. And that feels much better. Now I seem to have a pull a little bit on this side. So let me show you how I'm going to have you deal with that. I'm going back to my left side. I'm going to put it down a little bit lower. In fact, I'm going to put it down much lower. I'm going to take my feet away from the wall, press into it, and I'm going to slide down the wall. Woo! And that really gets into it. You can start from that mid-back and do the entire back. I feel like the wall is much easier than the floor. But let me just show you what I mean for that one place that's sticky. I would call it sticky. So I have a place that's pulling on my neck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my left hand behind me, and I'm going to turn my head to the right as I roll down. And then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to come back to center. I'm going to do that same action. Watch your ponytail. And down, roll, hold, and come back. So whatever side you're rolling on, you're taking that same arm, but you're letting the head circle to the opposite direction of that shoulder. One more. And up. Good. I'm going to roll to the other side. Whew. So the muscles that run alongside the spine are the rector spinae muscles. There are posture muscles. Remember, we're sitting in chairs a lot. We don't have the best posture. They run all the way up to behind the skull. The base of that skull is the occiput area, and everything attaches. That's why it's all connected. All right, so I'm going to the other side. I'm going to roll down just a little bit. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to go here. First, I'm just going to go roll and up and down and up. Good. Now I'm going to, watch my ponytail, I'm going to take my hand behind me, and I'm going to turn and up. And you're going to play with this. There's no wrong way. You can't move this way or can't move that way. There's no wrong way to be. You're going to play with it, but I just want you activating. One more. And back. So that is the upper traps into the neck, a little bit hard to get the neck, but I'm telling you, this was 3 minutes of doing this. I feel so much looser. It's a quick, easy fix. I'm going to be throwing in a lot of the myofascial release that I do with everybody. Do it, feel better, keep breathing, stay safe.